This is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition, and let's get the party started, huh? For your intuitive energy reading, Divine Source, thank you once again for the message and the gift that you give of the message. Thank you for your protection that never failed, always surrounds me, no matter where I am and no matter where I be. Please console anybody who's in need at this time. Thank you for my viewers, subscribers, etc., etc. And of course, for the collective message. Let me get a drink of water real quick. This reading might be a doozy because my throat chakra's already dry. Excuse me. Okay. First card out, Divine. What be it? The Ark of the Covenant is the first card out. This is, I might use this and do a New Year's Eve, a New Year's reading. I don't know. But this is basically, the Ark of the Covenant. This is the divine message, the 10 Commandments. I hold the 10 Commandments and a couple of other artifacts that most of us know the story, but for those who are not familiar, that held basically the essence of God, and only the Levites, could carry the ark. Anybody else coming near it would die, was the legend, that a man who helped a Levite who was carrying, like, it would take, I don't know, the measurements are in the Bible, but it was a good size. There were men that were carrying it on their shoulders, like, I have a replica that I've used in the past in my old readings, but in any case, it housed this essence, the Word of God, the Torah, the 10 Commandments, all all this stuff that was sacred. I don't even remember how many items there were, but it's not important right now. So anyway, one of the Levites, stumbled on the path while they were carrying this thing, and a man from the crowd went up to help him and died instantly on impact. So it was decreed, only the Levites were worthy to carry it even, or go near it. So it was a pretty important, must be handled, very fragile thing. Four of Roses, view of the ego. Okay, view of the ego. Let's get the rest of the cards. I'm not quite sure what Four of the Roses view of the ego is. But it looks to me like somebody feels like they're the only worthy one or something. Clearing the way. Four of Keys. Clearing the way. 4-4. 11-4-4. 44. Stability. 1-1-4-4-1. Oh my gosh, the Oracle of Delphi. Final is Four of Forces, spring and autumn. So starting in the spring and the cycling into the fall. So that's like a half a year, maybe, I don't know. But we have 1-1-4-4-1-4. That's so weird. And the bottom of the deck we have one. Keys, the architect. So I'm not quite sure. So we're going to get to the book, guys. I hope you indulge me. I learn too every day. There's something new to learn. This could be what was in the Ark of the Covenant because there's only one major card. The stars are shining, da 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 da. You can get the deck. I'm going to go right to what it means. Some of your karmic directives right now may involve other people. If so, make sure there is no urgency, need, or personal agenda in play. Don't let yourself get pulled into an emotional drama. Know that the things that require your attention now reflect a commitment that is a far-reaching influence that may impact your present as well as your future lives. So what you do, what was I, wasn't I saying that like the other day in the reading? Yeah, I think I was. So continue to work towards your highest purpose to uphold the sacred covenant you have to touch the world with your light. Like I said, somebody here is considered a very delicate, possibly very, very delicate rose. So I think this in part is saying that you need to realize that and treat yourself accordingly because what you have to offer has far reaching, touches. You are now called, view of the ego is the Four of Roses, okay? You are now you are called now to be aware that this person is unlikely to change and you may be delaying the inevitable. Take an honest look in your mirror and see how staying in this relationship affects your future. Maybe you guys did this. Maybe somebody didn't treat you like you were this special person. Ark of the Covenant, Four of Keys. Let's see. I don't use this deck that often, guys, at all. Okay, clearing the way. Clearing the way. Um, all right. Of course, it runs to the second page. This card is a strong signal that now it's time to take significant action to remove an obstruction in your way. It may be in your personal life, in a relationship at work, or with a creative project. You must be clear-headed, so be sure to temper your action with calm and forethought. If you are too urgent, or excitable, you may waste your energy or even cause damage. On the other hand, if you're overly gentle and cautious, you won't clear the way completely. Be determined and strong as you work to remove the obstacle that blocks your steps. With time and your attention, the way to your dreams will be open. Okay, so you're on your way away from somebody who didn't treat you with the respect or whatever, this delicacy. Oracle of Delphi. Oh, well, here's a major card too. Mhm. When you receive this card, you are in a time of great insight and psychic power. Even if you don't recognize it yet, it lies very close to your consciousness because you have used this gift in so many past lives. You may get images or feelings without knowing how to interpret them. Take notes as you practice both your psychic perceptions and their interpretations. Just as they give the Oracle of Delphi a profound awareness, your psychic perception and their interpretations give you a powerful insight and an akashic vision of the world. So remember, guys who've been here before, that sometimes I say, you have to look at things like objectively, like, not subjectively, like I'm a part of it, but objectively. Okay, four forces. Four forces. If I haven't said it in a while, there's my refresher, my quickie refresher. Okay, let's see. Make sure you engage in this extra activity with joy and optimism. You are always planting your energy into the Akashic records of your life. So as you work towards your goals, remember to plant hope and happiness along with all the action you take. So keep your vibrations up. Something new is possibly on the horizon for you. All right, let's see. I'm not going to do the because I think it's pretty obvious that somebody didn't treat you right. Um, you might be very aware or psychic at this time, and in the spring and in the autumn, there may be opportunities or some kind of opportunity, or you may need to take a break from a lot of opportunities. We shall see, we shall see. But that's so weird. 114 414. Wild, right? And one at the bottom of the deck. Something very significant about that. A new start for stability is what I'm getting. For some of you, you have a new start for stability, which means some of you may be moving or buying a home or, leaving mom and pops to move into your own place, leaving for college, whatever it is. It's a major change. But it's for the better. The Ark of the Covenant, this is our delicate gift from God. You know, the Ark of the Covenant, King Solomon built a temple to house the Ark of the Covenant. They've always been trying to destroy it. A group of people here. This is somebody here who collaborated, maybe. They collaborated together, designed this ark or this whatever. They did. Burdened. Somebody's burdened by how they treated someone. This is a group of people that are burdened, and they're trying to maybe create obstacles in your path, but with illusions. None of it's real. None of it. None of it. Page of Swords. Okay, somebody is learning, Oracle of Delphi, that you are very psychic. That's what they're learning. They're finding this out. Four forces. Ace of Pentacles. What did I tell you? This is this opportunity. Golden opportunities. Golden. Golden lady. Golden lady. I'd like to go there. That's a cool song. Page of Pentacles. Group of people paid. They paid to burden you. Or got paid to mistreat you. Somebody got paid to mistreat you and maybe take the burden off of them and put the illusion in your path. Is this like serious? These are people, this is like a group of people that knew that you were somehow a golden child or something, or a money maker. Like you have the Midas touch. Okay, Five of Cups. Now they regret something that they're finding out that you're psychic, that you're onto them. You know. Oh, yeah, the magician. You know that they manipulated you for some kind of money while you were healing. It says while you were healing. I told you. Well, yeah. Okay, Ace of Wands. Business, money, group of people, business. Mhm. What were they doing? What were they thinking? What's this Two of Pentacles with the climb? Three of Wands. Yeah, somebody's waiting for this to come to them. And now they're regretting that they're finding out that you know. Knight of Pentacles, which is slowing up this magician getting paid. Yeah, for the goose that laid the golden egg. For the Ace of Pentacles. Really? Yeah, somebody signed a lot of stuff, you know? There's the one, there's the eight. Like, mm, waiting. Ooh, the Chariot moving forward. This has to do with an investigation or Virgo or somebody going within, learning something through self-reliance as well, or learning how to be self-reliant. Like I said, somebody could be moving out of a home or, but hmm. Also, somebody may have paid a lot of money to a healer to slow up your finances, or a practitioner, you know. For the most part, well, I guess we do have practitioners that do evil, but for the most part, like let's think of it. If this person is worth their weight and they do good deeds, they will be able to tell if the person is lying to them or not. And if you're like, if they're complaining that they have to put a spell on you. I mean, let's make it make sense. If they're a good consider themselves a practitioner of good, you know, look at this judgment. Now somebody's under judgment for the way they treated someone. They might have thought you were fragile, right? Death, yeah. They wanted to do something to death, burden you to death. Mhm. And because of that, you had to let go and put an end to something. What is the moon? Oh, I don't want to do that. Tell me about the moon, Divine, with the Four of Keys. Look, somebody somebody was creating an illusion that maybe you were a drug addict and that you were very sexually promiscuous. They created this illusion because you took a different path. You might have decided to end something with someone because they didn't treat you like, you know, the Ark of the Covenant. There's a gift in there. There's something there that is very related to the God source or something here. And they didn't recognize that. And now somebody here is finding out that you're moving on, that you have this psychic ability as to talk to God, and you are moving on, that you're at peace. Look, here we have the magician again. Magician, magician. Mhm. Ace of Wands, right? Somebody was supposed to sex you to death? Okay, somebody was supposed to sex you to death. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. death. Somebody's being judged for this as well. Not good. Not good, not good. Somebody was trying to manipulate someone's path using some kind of magic or something here. Look. Even to somebody may have been paid to have sex with someone and they couldn't do it anymore. What? Oh my gosh. Is this also to belong to a group? Like that they could resurrect some weird thing like that? Okay, Five of Wands. People are fighting because of something that was going on, something that's being debated here with regards to a death or an ending. Somebody couldn't take any more something here. Somebody regrets that they proposed something, or they want to apologize because they regret something here, and it's somebody doing magic on a family, or somebody who was the magician in the family, or the manipulator in the family, or somebody was manipulative here. It's not telling me who. Look, the truth about your promiscuity. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. It's coming out here. What is this Three of Wands? Somebody is waiting. No. Somebody sure is waiting. A King of Pentacles may be waiting somewhere. Or somebody is waiting for their ship to come in so they could be this King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles is very stable. Money. They usually stand for mortgages, real estate, something like that. Money's coming in slow to this contract, to this couple. There's more than one person here. To this couple. Eight of Wands, a lot of quick information coming in about an apology or a pregnancy. And the Chariot, somebody wants to make you wait. But the Chariot is, I'm telling, nobody listens in here. You guys listen. I'm not, I'm just saying though, overall. I keep saying, you got the Chariot on deck. The Chariot is made to move with purpose, determination, and diligence. It is the crab. It's Cancer. It has a armor that it is born with. It's going to make it to its destination over any minor arcana. We have somebody who's waiting here for this Chariot. They want to slow up somebody's income. Yeah, so they can slow up. Not only do we have the Chariot now, right? But we also have the Star card. So we have Cancer and Aquarius supporting. This isn't going to be, there's no way. No way, no way, no way. Not going to happen. Somebody wants to stop somebody from getting a message like almost like Paul Revere. You're like almost like Paul Revere. You know. The knuckleheads are I don't know. But seriously, somebody really does want to slow you up. And they keep going back to the same manipulation or magic tactics. Like if I try it this time, maybe I'll catch them off guard this time. And you are just as vigilant as they are and not letting that come about, Besides the fact is your affirmation and your belief in your spiritual beliefs in and of themselves should tell this person that's not going to be an easy thing to do. Pick another target. I don't know why they're targeting you. It's not saying yet, but they are. What is this judgment? Somebody who didn't treat you as the delicate flower that's in the Ark of the Covenant, that's, you know, official person is judging this group of people with how they treated somebody so special as you. Let's see, what is death? Imprisonment. I'm telling you, somebody here is going to pass away in prison. You let go of the ghost. High honor. This is a Capricorn energy, or somebody here who possibly created an illusion and did some kind of devil worship. People thought they were a good person, I think. They had some kind of sex addiction. Unexpected income. Oh, I'm getting a high pitched. There we go. Somebody here is, I think somebody's watching you move on and knows that you're getting some unexpected income. Or they certainly think you are, because it's the Page of Swords. So some of it they know and some of it they make up. What is this magician? To manipulate something here. This thief. Thief doing magic, I'm telling you. There they are. The thief is doing magic to steal your opportunity. Ace of Wands. Guys, listen. I'm here and I'm on Patreon. That's it. I'm not on, what the heck are those other I'm not on any other platform. Just not me. I may have been at one time. You'll see something maybe from years ago. I would say maybe over 2 to 3 years ago. So since that time, I have not been on any other platform but YouTube and Patreon. Okay. Something here. No house, no home. Somebody got paid to maybe do something to a house or a home, right? To take you out of this Ark of the Covenant, perhaps, journey. Someone wants to fight. They're debating whether they should go and fight, right? I don't want all of this. What is this Horseman of Cups, divine? Message of concern, apologetic, that they regret something. That somebody wants to get you a message that they regret how something went. Like, somebody trying to act like manipulate your mind by acting like they should let you know how they feel. Someone here is in the family is doing magic. They're working magic. They're working magic. Or that's what people want others to think, so that they could steal this privately without anybody knowing. So on the facial front, they're saying, oh, that person, they're into divination and that wacko spirituality, and they're a witch, and they're this, and they're that, and they do tarot, and da 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 da. And they say you could see them, da 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 da. They got plenty to say on the surface, on the face. Now, behind the back, they're doing this witchcraft stuff. and they're getting tarot, and they're doing all of it, right? What's the truth? The truth is somebody's in despair. Somebody's in despair about the truth about their sexuality. Well, you got to get over that, man. King of Pentacles, somebody was waiting for somebody to be fake, a fake King of Pentacles. This is the Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. This is a child, a contract, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody here a child, maybe agreed to slow up somebody's income. This is occupation as well. Page of Cups. Poverty. Somebody wants to send you this apology. They want to keep sending you these. I don't know how they're mentally, whatever they're doing. They want to keep doing this apologetic stuff. They are waiting. A person may be with child, and they're waiting for someone to come, a Cancer, Chariot person to come out of jail, maybe. I don't know. But this person's fake. They think this person's going to come. I don't know. This could also be somebody who is waiting. But we do have child here, right? Somebody here has either lied about a child to stay in the house, because officially now they're out of this house and they're out of luck and they're going into poverty. And then they stole it from the get-go, saying they had some child or something. Look, here we go, here we go. Here's the couple in the courthouse, the sudden wealth. They have to answer to this judge, cutting you off, right? Main male and coffin. So a couple may have cut off a main male in court, or you. Take it as it resonates. Please don't make the situation your circumstance, nor the circumstance your situation. Let's see if we can get some dice, maybe. Here we go. Somebody wanted this. I can see this right up front. Somebody wanted this Ten of Pentacles, this inheritance, at any and all costs. They weren't giving it up. They wanted it. They wanted it. So they started spying and watching and learning. They started spying to see when they could interfere. They could come in quick and interfere with something and to make you walk away. So they waited until it was just about whatever this was that was that represented this Ten of Pentacles. They waited for something to be ripe on the vine, I think. Now they're still waiting. They rushed in. They came in too fast. Just to hurry up and wait for this income, this Seven of Pentacles that they were expecting. Because it's been blocked and you're healed. That's why. You're healed. And someone, you're blocking them from lying to you or stealing from you, because now you know. Why? Because you're the Empress. You're the Empress. And there's an announcement here coming. There's an announcement. So this is being announced. You're the Empress. Ba 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 ba. And you're single, sexy, and able to take care of yourself. You're earning your own income. And you are a star, baby. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you hit the bell icon so that you know the next time I'm in the neighborhood. And until we do meet again, peace.